Hi, I'm Dylan.
Hi, I'm Abby.
And this is Crew News. Hey everybody, and welcome to another edition of Crew News. This past weekend was one of the most important annual events in our student ministry here at EBC. It was Invasion Weekend. This year's event was one of the largest ever, and we are so privileged to have Mike Satterfield come and spend the weekend leading us in worship along with the Mike Romero Band.
We would like to thank all of the many volunteers who gave so much of their time and talents to make sure that the weekend was a success. So many people helped make it all possible, and we would especially like to thank the host families for letting us invade their homes for the weekend. We would also like to thank the many small group Bible study leaders, the kitchen staff, the rec staff, and all the many people who helped organize and help keep the event on schedule.
This is the last week for people to sign up for the middle school mission trip to Knoxville, Tennessee that will be held June 8th through July 3rd. If you have not signed up and paid, that needs to be done this week. Our final payments and registration has to be turned in on or before May 1st. Sunday will be the last day to pay because the registration material must be mailed in on Monday. Please make sure you don't get left out.
And now on to our other summer events. Our summer camp at Caswell is almost full, and in fact, it was full until this past week when a couple of people had to drop out because of family vacation conference. So before we release the spots back to Caswell, if you know someone who needs a relationship with Christ and the community of a great group of students like we have here at EBC, why don't you take a moment and invite them to come join us?
Our high school and college trip to Puerto Rico has only a couple of spots remaining open, and both of them are for girls. If you or someone you know would like to fill these spots, please let David or Tim know immediately. Once they're gone, there may be no more to open up.
Speaking of summer trips, we have two major fundraisers coming up this week, and these are the last two we have scheduled. The first is the annual golf tournament that will be played on Friday, May 1st at Deerbrook Golf Course. If you are interested in playing, please pick up a registration form from the Student Ministry's reception desk and fill it out. Return it along with your registration fee to the receptionist at the desk, to David, to Gary Hastings, or to the church office. If you're free that afternoon, would be willing to assist Gary and the others with the tournament, please let David or Gary know this week.
The second of the two fundraisers is the Big Gigantic Yard Sale that will be held in the gym on May 2nd. We need people to volunteer both prior to the event, on the day, and on the day of the event. If you're going on either of the two mission trips this summer, you need to work a shift at this event on the day of the event and also prior to it, helping to set up. If you have a preference as to the day or time that you would like to work, please let David know. He will be making a work schedule over the next week and getting that out to everyone who is a participant on the trips.
Finally, softball games begin this week. Please pick up a copy of the schedule from the Student Ministry's reception desk, the Student Center, or the church office. If you are not playing on the team, grab a schedule and come out and support the team anyways.
In this week's Odd But True portion of our newscast, it seems that David's office came under attack by a strange and as yet unidentified force that has caused hundreds of Post-it notes to leap from his desk and onto the walls with reckless abandon. When the damage was discovered on Sunday morning, a roll of aluminum foil had sprung from its box and rolled a perfect path towards its door. Inside, literally hundreds, if not thousands, of pastel Post-it notes had leapt from his desk and attached themselves to the walls, the windows, the chairs, the door, and even the potted plant in the corner. And then, as miraculously as they had appeared after the 11 o'clock service, they had all disappeared. If you know any information that could help us solve this crime against sticky notes, please contact David. A reward will be offered, a new pack of fluorescent sticky notes. Well, that about does it for us. And remember, stay in school.
Don't do drugs.
And Jesus loves you. I'm Dylan.
And I'm Abby.
And this is Crew News.